What is Walmart actually hiding? In 2015, Walmart abruptly closed stores in California, Texas, Florida, and Tulsa, citing plumbing issues. Initially, no one paid much attention, but things began to get stranger with each passing day. You see, people found it odd that plumbing problems would be so severe that they would require 6 months to be resolved. And that wasn't all, as shortly thereafter, military personnel were seen entering and exiting the closed locations, building what appeared to be defenses around the empty shopping centers. One day, a woman managed to forcibly enter, and she reported that when she entered the closed supermarket, she was shocked to find a massive hole dug in the center of the store. It seemed very apparent that something was happening beneath the stores. Rumors circulated that these locations were being turned into FEMA concentration camps. But just recently, a Walmart employee from Pennsylvania made a terrifying discovery in his store that reveals the whole truth about this matter. Do you want a part 2 to find out? The Leviathan is actually real. Yes, you heard that right. Most people know that the Leviathan existed in the past, but what if I told you it still exists today? In 2019, Austin Johnson set out on a mission to uncover the truth about the existence of the Leviathan, as he had heard numerous theories about the mysterious creature in the past. He rented a large boat and loaded it with enough supplies for 5 months before embarking on a journey into the deep sea. From there, he explored for weeks without encountering anything. But after precisely 69 days of sailing, he saw what seemed to be an enormous tail in the distance. As he got closer, he realized how big it really was. He started filming, and as he approached, he clearly saw that it was a creature that looked like a snake with the head of a dragon, also known as the Leviathan. Austin then uploaded the video online, but it was quickly deleted. He eventually vanished without a trace, but fortunately, a few people managed to save the video. Subscribe and send to a friend for part 2 with the footage. How did Cleopatra's tomb disappear? For over 2,000 years, the location of her final resting place seemed to have mysteriously vanished in the sands of Egypt. But in November 2022, an archaeologist named Kathleen Martinez discovered a secret tunnel that stretched 1 mile long, located 42 feet beneath a temple dedicated to the Egyptian god Osiris. Among the artifacts uncovered were stone heads depicting Cleopatra and coins bearing her likeness. Throughout her life, Cleopatra had identified herself with Isis, the goddess, and sought to embody the legend of Isis and Osiris with her lover Mark Antony. It seemed fitting for her to rest in this place before her death. Cleopatra had declared that no man would ever find her tomb, and perhaps that is why, despite many archaeologists having previously excavated the area, it was only with Kathleen that these tunnels were revealed. Mario conspiracy theory. Did you know the scariest character in the entire Mario universe isn't even a boss? It's a basic shy guy. Well, he's not so scary with his mask on. But anyone that has seen him without the mask has freaked out. You look at Luigi in Mario Power Tennis. He took one look at Shy Guy without his mask, and he went berserk. And this is a guy who saw real-life ghosts in Luigi's mansion. In the movie, when Shy Guy's mask fell off during the rock and roll scene, the Goombas and Koopas were horrified. One even faints. And these are bad guys, known for aligning themselves with the scary people. And Shy Guy still scared them. What do you think's under it?
Finishing. Recalculation complete. What?
What the f is wrong with you?
Will you take me for ice cream? I'm hungry. Ice cream delicioso. Thanks. Mil gracias por las rositas. Mil gracias por las rositas. What?
Okay, Kendall.
Will you send a galaxy? Will you send a galaxy?
Kendall.
What?
Kendall.
Don't make me pop you.
Knock your ass
You're
out.
funny.
Stop.
Will you get me ice
Kendall,
cream?
stop!
What? What?
Oh my God,
What?
Bro, what the f?
I'm hungry.
Kendall.
I'm hungry.
Okay, can we talk?
Feed me to shut up.
I'm gonna shut your ass up.
Feed me
Hey,
to
look,
shut
look,
up.
Look.
I'm feeling Frenchies. No! Chick-fil-A. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso. Polynesian sauce. Yum. Feed me to shut up. Feed me to shut up. What?
Okay.
What?
Could you stop?
Blue got ya.
If you blew me one more time,
You're
I swear
funny.
to God. Kendall,
You're fine.
can I talk?
Rebooting. Shut down.
Did The Simpsons predict the future again?
We interrupt Beach Judge for an emergency broadcast. A sudden environmental catastrophe has rocked Springfield as a massive caterpillar swarm has brought life to a standstill.
A city in Nevada is dealing with an infestation that some are calling biblical. Millions of migrating Mormon crickets are covering homes and roads in the city of Elko. The flightless insects have been swarming there for nearly 2 weeks now.
When we looked out here, the whole wall was just covered. That really freaked me out.
All the rich families, the monarchy, all the presidents, they're all related to these trans-dimensional shape-shifting lizards.
So yesterday, about that, etc. If that's not conditioning and predictive programming, then I really don't know what is. So yesterday, the New York Post posted this. Here are the best and worst states for surviving a zombie apocalypse. The way they putting out zombie news, they're definitely conveying the message. They even put the states that's most prepared for a zombie apocalypse. The red states are the least prepared. So you have California, Texas, Florida, etc. They even included in the article how to unalive a zombie. Like, why would this be news if it's so far-fetched and it's not reality? And they even included a go-to weapons list: shotgun, handgun, baseball bat, etc. If that's not conditioning and predictive programming, then I really don't know what is.
Not as an expert, but as a concerned citizen.
One of the 400,000 people who marched in the streets of New York on Sunday.
And the billions of others around the world who want to solve our climate crisis.
As an actor, I pretend for a living. I play fictitious characters, often solving fictitious problems.
I believe that mankind has looked at climate change in that same way, as if it were fiction.
As if pretending that climate change wasn't real would somehow make it go away. But I think we all know better than that now.
Gates has talked about literally being an immortal. And
this snow is weird. Feels like styrofoam. And doesn't melt.
Gates has talked about literally being an immortal, and in a recent interview he did, he talks about the science behind it, and the scary part is he is not lying. What he's saying, he's actually spitting some truth. And guys, I'm gonna have all kinds of information about this and more, so make sure and click the plus sign. In this interview, he talks about the benefits of fasting and says he's gone without food and water for up to 42 days. But is that even possible? Take a look.
I'm gonna be honest with you, fasting is the cure for everything. When your body don't have nothing to eat, it's gonna eat all your bad cells up because it go into fight or flight. And when it eats your bad cells, your body release hydrogen. And you know, we breathe in oxygen. We create our own water. Most people do from sun up to sundown. I like to do it to where when I break my fast, it's just with liquids. I like that liquid diet.
What's the longest you fast for?
Like no food, just water, liquids.
Yep.
Like 42 days. I did about 3 of them.
22 days?
When you fast, you're not delusional when you fasting. Things really get weird because you're not seeing you seeing beyond the physical realm. You're seeing into the spiritual realm.
You might think this all sounds crazy, but the reality is he is absolutely correct. And I am somebody who knows because I practice some of the same things. I'll get a lot of comments from people saying, like, how does she look 40 and look 12? It's because I am almost 40, and part of why I look young is because I do OMAD. I've done that since I was younger. I eat once a day. In my case, I've had tons of chronic health issues, and I probably shouldn't even be on the planet. I've been close to leaving several times for my chronic health issues, and I have a crazy intense health routine I do every day. I do 2.5-hour Epsom salt sauna baths, extremely hot on a dry fast. I do Wim Hof breathing. I do cold therapy. I do sunlight therapy. I do hikes. I do coffee enemas. And I'm not telling any of you to do what I'm doing. I do this as a health regimen, but I know I'm so studied in what I do that fasting, if you can, is one of the best things for your body. It's anti-aging. There are people who've overcome all types of illnesses from it. And this is one question I have. A lot of the celebrities that we hear about and we see could be immortal. Is this part of what they're tapping into? I don't know. What do you guys think? Sound off in the comments and click the plus sign. I've got more.
March 8th, CNN reported that scientists have revived a zombie virus that spent 48,500 years frozen in permafrost. Also in the news, they're now saying that a zombie drug is spreading across the U.S. called xylazine. Thousands of overdose deaths in Hamilton County could be linked to zombie drug. March 5th, 2021, the CDC wants you to prepare for a zombie apocalypse. Am I the only one that finds it funny that all this zombie stuff is in the news right now after the you know what? I can't be the only one.